Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel once more. Now, today, the Kenya Kwanza Alliance, led by William Samoei Ruto, was today in Murang'a County. On the other side, the Azimio La Umoja team held its campaign here in Nairobi County, and it was being led by none other than Peter Kenneth, who was with Raila Amolo Odinga just the other day abroad, and he came in yesterday, and he said that Raila Amolo Odinga will land in the country tomorrow. The Kenya Kwanza Alliance and the Azimio La Umoja are two main alliances or formations that are going to determine the next president of the Republic of Kenya, and they will shape up the politics of this country. Before this formation of these two big alliances, it was only political parties. Meaning, in these two mega alliances, like Kenya Kwanza and Azimio La Umoja, we have two strong parties inside those formations. For example, in Kenya Kwanza Alliance, the strongest party there is none other than UDA party, led by William Samoei Ruto. And on the other side, Azimio La Umoja team, the strongest party there is Orange Democratic Movement, ODM, led by Raila Amolo Odinga. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the strong parties in these two alliances are being determined by the number of legislatures or the number of lawmakers and their party leaders. So the strongest parties has the majority of the MPs in simple terms. These two formations, the formation of alliances, guys, it has its own advantages and it also has the disadvantages. The formation of Kenya Kwanza Alliance and the formation of Azimio La Umoja led to some effect, which can also, if not well monitored, can also weaken the strongest parties there. And I'm going to tell you the factors that can lead to weakening of a party in these two formations. One is the mass defections. In our case here, let's take an example of Kenya Kwanza Alliance. In this week alone, guys, ladies and gentlemen, the Kenya Kwanza Alliance has lost, or 4 MPs have already defected from Kenya Kwanza Alliance. Not even MPs alone. The diehards, aspirants, who will take their campaigns using the UDA party supporting DP President William Ruto. 4 of them defected this week alone. Why did they defect UDA party? They defected in the following areas: in the Rift, in larger Mount Kenya region, and in Western region. Let me give you an example why Boni Khalwale, for example, defected from UDA party. Boni Khalwale is a strong supporter of William Samoei Ruto and the UDA party before the formation of Kenya Kwanza Alliance. When ANC and Ford Kenya came in, and Boni Khalwale is an aspirant who wants to vie for gubernatorial seat in the Western region. On the other side, ANC leader Musalia Mudavadi is suggesting that this guy Malala, Senator Malala, is supporting Senator Malala to vie for gubernatorial seat also in the same place. So, Boni Khalwale on this side is so as if that William Samoei Ruto will not have a say in that part, and therefore he decided to defect to DAP. So that is one disadvantage: mass defections. Mass defections can lead to weakening of a party which does not have people who have already defected. it is not a strong party. Like ANC. ANC, when it came to form an alliance with UDA party and they formed Kenya Kwanza Alliance, how many MPs, how many supporters of ANC party have defected from to DAP Kenya? A lot of them. So mass defections can lead to the weakening of a party. Point number 2 is joint nominations. Many alliances, the Kenya Kwanza Alliance and the Azimio La Umoja, the leaders of those movements, those alliances, have a strong headache in the joint nomination which will be carried out. These joint nominations have also disadvantage on these political parties. Let me give you an example of the Azimio La Umoja. Azimio La Umoja team will hold a joint nomination. And in this case, let's say for example the governor for Nairobi County. The Azimio La Umoja team, the Jubilee party is endorsing Ngatia. Okay? And Azimio La Umoja team is endorsing Team Wanyonyi. But do you think that Jubilee will leave Team Wanyonyi to lead? I don't think so. I'm sure that Jubilee party wants the governor for Nairobi County. So if the Nairobi County will be under Jubilee party and not the ODM, meaning ODM party will have lost it in the Nairobi gubernatorial seat. That is another disadvantage. The joint nomination, it can lead to a party not to be strong. Guys, here I'm talking about interests. There is a party interest and there is the formation of that alliance, the interests also. But as a party, you have to manage to work hard so that your interest can be served equally. Another thing is about betrayal. Betrayal. Many of the aspirants under this joint nomination will feel betrayed, because I do believe that these joint nominations cannot be free and fair. Just like if a party will carry out its own nomination, it will be somehow free and fair. But a joint nomination of Azimio La Umoja or Kenya Kwanza Alliance cannot have that free and fair nomination. So many of the people will feel betrayed. Another post-election disadvantage just after the elections is the fourth one now, is the sharing of resources. The sharing of resources also in these two joint nominations, in these two formations, Azimio and Kenya Kwanza Alliance, can also be a problem. Like for example in the NASA, before they decided to break NASA was a coalition, consisted of NC, Ford Kenya, Wiper, ODM, all those. And according to coalitions, a third of the national budget is being given to those coalitions. So I heard the other day Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka complaining that he was not given the enough resources equally. So that also can be a problem. I don't know what you think, guys. If you love this video, please subscribe and let me know your thoughts on the comment section below. Thank you guys, and see you in the next video. Thank you.